Many of you, like many of us who call Faith Church their home church, probably only have ever known it to be this building here at 345 Fairview. But our history goes back a lot farther than that.
Yeah, all the way back to, I think, September 1951. A group of people, about a dozen, met in a house on Balaclava Street.
Yeah, so this is actually like the fifth location that Faith has had throughout St. Thomas. And as we celebrate our 75th anniversary this year, Pastor Bill and I want to take you on a little journey to share the history of how we got here and everything that happened before then.
Yeah, you're going to find our ancestors, spiritually speaking, were a great people of amazing faith.
Initiated system. Welcome back, sir.
So Faith's story actually begins right here on Balaclava Street back in 1951.
Yeah, and the home of the Brackenberry family, just down that street, around 12 people gathered together to start a church called Faith Baptist Church.
Yeah, we actually still have the notes, the documents from those first meetings where they chose Faith Baptist Church to be their church name, and they signed the charter of membership on January 17th, 1951, with 33 initial members to become Faith Baptist Church. And right away, they called their first pastor Herbert Wilson.
Yeah, Herbert Wilson started, but had to quit after about 6 weeks due to health reasons. So the church was put in a question of what do we do? Do we hire a full-time pastor, which would be very unusual for that number of people, or part-time? But they stepped out in faith and, as you know, hired a full-time pastor, Pastor Pittaway.
Yeah, it's like within like their first couple of months of meeting,
couple of months, yeah.
And still 33 people in a living room have called their first full-time lead pastor. I mean, there's churches today that have over 100 people that don't have a full-time staff member.
Exactly.
So a remarkable leap of faith, but only like the first leap of, one of the first leaps of faith that this group made, and they made several more.
Yeah, and also like even starting the church was a leap of faith because they wanted a church that would be standing on the solid teachings of Scripture, a gospel-centered church, a Christ-centered church, and this was just the beginning of an amazing year.
Yeah, and like as that year went on, like that living room here on Balaclava Street wouldn't hold them for very long. Pretty quickly, they had to go and find a space to rent to give them more room.
Yeah, so they moved down to the Orange Hall. It's called the Orange Hall down on Ross Street, just over here.
We're going to take you there now.
Let's go. See you there.